Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Charlie, and today I got Mazda CX-5 2015 model. Basically, this customer been couple of garages. They couldn't identify the problem because at the moment engine management not on, but I'll show you start and what's going on here. You can see DPF inspection required this side. Yeah, this is the only the problem. No engine management, nothing. Customer told little bit hesitate to the driving, and I can see little bit strong smell for the exhaust, and the engine sounds slightly higher than normal. However, I'm going to plug in my computer and have a look what's going on there. Right, I'm going to take a full scan report. Yeah, there is a one faulty code under engine management, particulate filter, regeneration, frequency, bank 2, P243C 002F. Right. I'm going to check how about the DPF pressure and how about the suit. I'm going to start the car. Exhaust pressure while it's idle 105. I'm going to rev RPM 2500. Yeah, now RPM 2500, and exhaust back pressure very high, 2002, 2005. Yeah, while it's idle it's 120, 22, RPM 2500, over 140, 47. Yeah, okay, too much back pressure. However, I'm going to leave it everything as it is. Switch off the engine. I'm going to check the oil level and coolant level before I go for the deeper. Coolant level fine, I can see coolant level okay. We'll see how about the engine oil. Yeah, engine oil very low level, see, very low and very black. I don't know when the customer do the service. I feeling this car need a service. However, I'll inform to the customer about the oil level. Basically today I'm going to show you how we going to do the DPF cleaning process without removing. Yeah, normally this is the DPF pressure sensor. You can see the one tube large and the one tube small. Normally we are using big tube for the inject chemical, or you can find out with your DPF wherever the front pipe coming out, we have to inject from the front pipe, because if you inject from the back pipe it's not going to do the job. It's straight going to the exhaust pipe, go out, nothing cleaning. Because one day customer call, Charlie, I look your video, blah blah blah, done the job, yes, okay, still problem same. All right, I'll ask him to come back, then I'll ask a little bit details. Then after that he pointed, I'll inject from this pipe. No point. He inject from the back pipe because it's not going to do the job. Physically, if you can look the DPF, make sure front pipe you have to use the chemical, not the back one. Even if not sure, you can remove these two pipe. You can start the car whole RPM 2000, and you can use like this tool called nanometer. Basically, if you install to the bigger line, you get high count, and the back one low pressure, front one high pressure. Basically, whatever high pressure one you have to use, inject the chemical. You can use it like this tool if you're not sure, or try to visually inspect which one is the front of the DPF pressure sensor. Right, basically this one bigger pipe, the front one, then I'm going to use it front pipe to inject the chemical. Right, now I'm ready. Yep. Okay, and also when you're going to remove, this one holding with two screws, I already remove this nut and bolt here and there, these two. Then after that lift up, then after that you can remove this pipe. Okay, okay, I had to inject all 1 liter here. Once I inject whole 1 liter, I'll come back to you. Yeah, 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 I feeling all in now. Right, yeah, it's all in. You can see suit. Anyway, yeah, all in. Right, now after that I'm going to install the sensor pipe and come back to you. Yeah, we already installed the pressure sensor and the tube. Then I'm going to play with the computer. First I'm going to do the high speed scan and read the faulty code again. Right, try to clear this faulty code and have a look, is it allowed to clear? Yeah, it's cleared. That's a good sign. Then after that I'm going to the data and pressure. Okay, right, now I'm going to start the car. Okay, I'm going to hold the rev RPM 2500. I can see smoke from exhaust. I want to bring down this pressure. Now you can see pressure slowly coming down. 153, again little bit high. I'm keep holding the raving RPM 2500. Exhaust badly blocked all around, cover with the smoke. Right, now it came to the within specs. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take to the motorway test and have a look what's going on there. Okay, see you with the motorway journey. Right, complete the motorway journey. Then I saw the oil temperatures going close to the 700. I am happy. Then this is the pressure 111.2 while car idle. I'm not happy with this pressure. While I on the motorway, I saw this pressure spike going up and down, boom boom. Then that's one not good sign for me. Basically, I feeling that DPF on the way to outside. Look like to me this car need a new DPF. That's why there's sometime that spike going on. However, other part of everything okay. Right, after 20 miles, we'll see what happened with the computer. Any sleeping faulty code there or not at the moment. Dashboard, no any funny warning light. Yeah, we'll see the computer. Yeah, no any DTC. Yeah, that's a good sign. Anyway, I feeling this customer need a new DPF very sooner. Thanks for watching. Also, we have a WhatsApp group now. If you want to join with our group, please comment below, join in. I'll send you the link to join to our WhatsApp group. Thank you. See you with the next video.